Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. Today I'm going to be reviewing the brand new Berlin Petite by ESTETICA in the color RTH6/28. Before starting with the review, I do want to let you know that Berlin was provided to me by Wig Studio One so I could review it on the Wig Studio One YouTube channel. But I chose to review it on my channel as well. If you have any questions about Berlin or any of the other styles that I show here on my channel, I always leave the link to the piece that I am showing down in the description box. You can contact support at wigstudio1.com if you have any questions about it, or you could use the live chat on their website. Let's take a look at this color first. It's RTH6/28, and this is a chestnut brown with subtle auburn highlights and auburn tipped ends, which I'm going to show you when I take it off to show you the cap. When I took it out of the box, I thought, wow, this looks like 6F27 from Jon Renau, and I have Heidi in 6F27, so I'm going to show it to you side by side. It is almost the same exact color. There is a little bit of a variance there. I think that the numbers are so close, RTH628 and 6F27. If you are looking at this, if you wear 6F27 in Jon Renau and you're looking to see what color would be close to it in ESTETICA, I think that you'll be really pleased with it. This is Heidi in 6F27, and while the colors are not exactly identical, I would say that it's a pretty close match. Very, very close match. I love this color. It's one of my favorites. Very similar also to Toffee Truffle. The difference with Toffee Truffle is that you're going to have chunkier highlights, which you don't have in 6F27, and you don't have in the RTH628 either. It's a very, very blended color, very pretty. I think this color is perfect for us brunettes if we want to add a little bit of a lighter color, especially now for the summer. We just want a little bit of subtle highlights. Maybe we don't like or maybe you don't care for the golden highlights. This with the auburn highlights, it's so pretty. It's subtle even for brunettes. It just gives it a little bit of brightness to it. And I think that's one of the things that I love the most about 6F27, Toffee Truffle. This color, even though this is brand new to me, I had not tried this color, and it was just sent to me. Taz knows what colors I like, and I really like this one. I don't know why I hadn't tried it. I think it is so pretty. And you know, for us brunettes, going from all our lives being a brunette and wanting to go to a lighter color, sometimes that's a little bit difficult. At least it was for me. Going from a brunette to a blonde, that was hard. But I did it in baby steps. I went from my dark brunette of chocolate cherry from Jon Renau, which has the brightness to it, and then from there I went to Toffee Truffle, I went to Mocha with Cream from Beltress, and I just took it little baby steps, just adding a little bit of highlights, a little bit of maybe highlights around the face, just to try to get used to it, until now I wear whatever. You know, if you watched On my last video here on my channel, I reviewed Hot in Venice Blonde, and I would never, if you would have told me a couple of years ago that I was going to be wearing that color, I would have said no. No, I'm not. When I received Berlin, and I only received Berlin a couple of days ago, and I know it's a petite, I was expecting it to be very small on me. I have a 21.75 circumference. I have a 13 and a half ear to ear, and I believe it's almost 13 and a half from front to back, right around there. So it's all average. I was not expecting this petite to fit me comfortably. I was expecting it to be tight on me, if you will. Berlin was inspired by Avalon. The specs on Avalon and Berlin are exactly the same. We have a bang of 10 and a half. We have sides that are 10 and a half. We have a crown 12 and a half. And we have a nape that is 9 and a half. So our specs are exactly the same from Avalon to Berlin. So what is different? Yeah, on the circumference, it feels very comfortable to me. It doesn't feel any different than my Avalons. It feels exactly the same. So I decided to, okay, well, something's got to be different here. I think the ear to ear is a little shorter, from maybe about an inch, if you will, because I notice it's a little bit higher on the ear tabs. If you notice, the ear tab is up here, and you could see my hairline pretty much, even more so than can be seen on my Avalon. Avalon will come down a little bit further. As far as the front to back, I don't see much of a difference there either. I have tried some pieces that are small in the front to back. The one that comes to mind is Noriko. That usually fits me small. Most recently, I purchased an Upstage by Raquel Welch, and if you're familiar with it, that is a hand-tied cap. That was so incredibly small on me. I couldn't even review it. It was so small. I couldn't get it on. And it was basically the front to back that was so small. I mean, if it was comfortable in the back, the front would be probably an inch off my forehead, where I don't find that with Berlin. I find it perfectly fine. Let me show you Berlin on all sides. Unlike my Avalons, when they arrived, they were pretty much trained off the face. I didn't have to do anything to it. The only thing I've done to Berlin was take it out of the box, give it a shake. Right when I received it, I tried it on just for size, and then I put it back in the box, and then I just took it out now to review it for you. I find this part that it falls pretty much on my face. If I were to keep this one, I think I would need to steam it, maybe even thin it out a little. I just feel that it is a little bit heavy on this side. It has a left mono part, and we have a lace front. Let me show you. Nevertheless, I think that if you enjoy the wavy curls, if you enjoy having a little bit of big hair, I think that you would love Avalon or Berlin, either one. We could add a clip and keep it off our face. Add a pretty clip to it. I do find it pretty full on top. As you can see, I can't get the headband down all the way. As far as permatease, I do feel permatease up on top. I can feel it right around here, but it's not, there is plenty. I'm not going to say there's not plenty of permatease. It's definitely there. I don't think it's over the top. I think that if you're okay with mid permatease, I think that you'll be fine with Berlin. but it's definitely there. And we do have a higher density. Certainly, if you like no permatease, if you like a low density wig, maybe Berlin is not for you. If you're preferring a little bit more hair, a little bit more of being able to really give it some lift, then you will absolutely love Berlin. Right now I'm wearing Heidi by Jon Renau in the color 6F27. On Berlin we have the left monofilament part. We have a nice temple to temple lace front. The permatease is there and I can certainly feel it. We do have a stretchy cap. We have an open nape and our ear tabs. Show you the color. See, as the tips get a little bit lighter on the ends, it's really a beautiful, beautiful color. Beautiful curls, wavy. All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed this review of Berlin by ESTETICA. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.